So I asked ChatGPT to build me a deck using Apple-based Pokemon. I then took that deck into Pokemon Live, tested it out, and here's how it went. So if you're new to the channel, you should know that I love the Apple-based Pokemon. They're so stupid but goofy and silly and cute at the same time. I don't know, it's just a fun concept. And in a meta full of Charizards, Raging Bolts, Dragapults, I wanted to show the little guys some love. And really only way for this deck to work is to use Twilight Masquerade's Festival Grounds and some of the other cards from that set, or the Ogerpon EXs, which is actually from Twilight Masquerade as well. So I really hope ChatGPT picks up on that, because it uses information online. So if it picks up on that information and puts them in the deck, that's what I'm really hoping for. Otherwise, there's no chance of winning with this deck. So I went into ChatGPT, typed out a little prompt, and the first one denied even the existence of the Apple Pokemon, which is so disrespectful. So I then updated my prompt, was more specific, named the Pokemon by name, and I got an actual deck list. Now the deck list was looking good. It had photos, it had a description, and it had a full list of the name and actually what the set came from, as well as a strategy guide. So some pretty good stuff. I was honestly really impressed. However, as I was going through the deck list, I realized that some of the cards are out of rotation. Even though I said in the prompt to keep it within rotation, there were still a few Sword and Shield cards. So that's one thing to know if you're doing this for yourself, using ChatGPT to make deck lists for you. Just make sure the cards it's prompting you are actually in rotation. So I then tried another prompt and I told it to remove any Sword and Shield cards and only have Scarlet and Violet, which I was a little worried that it wouldn't really understand what I was getting at, and it might only pull from like the base set or from the games. But to my surprise, it actually did what I wanted, which is honestly a little bit scary. So for ChatGPT to take these prompts and actually hit the nail on the head, it's crazy. But we won't know if it's a good deck until we get it into TCG Live and actually test it out. So let's jump in here and see how it goes. Can we win any rounds? I don't know. Alrighty, so I've been in here in TCG Live and built my deck, and this is actually like the third time I've filmed this just because it keeps crashing on me, but for the most part, the deck is pretty similar to what ChatGPT gave me. I did have to make some adjustments because I had to purchase the Hydrapple EXs with my points. And as you can see, I'm down to 30 points now, so I didn't really have much left to purchase the other trainers I needed. I named it the Apple Orchard. I feel like a fitting name, and let's jump into it. Please work for me. This has been so frustrating. I don't know, this app is so buggy. It's an excellent thing to practice, but it's definitely not perfect. Oh boy, so it looks like we got a good matchup. We got similar points. I'm gonna go for heads. What we're looking for is to go second if you're new to TCG. If you go first, so they decide. If you go first, you can't attack and you can't use a supporter. But if you go second, you can. So it's almost always better to go second, unless I don't know what strategy he's going for, unless he doesn't know. So I took a mulligan. Didn't draw any basic Pokemon my first draw. So what is happening is I'm going to redraw 7 cards, and then the opponent has the opportunity to draw 1 card for each mulligan. So try that again. Perfect. We're going to put Dipplin on deck and Teal Mask Ogerpon on bench. I really wish I would have drawn 1 more energy, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to grab Arven the first round and get something out of that. Now I do have a rare candy that could be beneficial. If I use Arven for an Ultra Ball, I can go ahead and get the Hydrapple, but I don't have a properly set up bench loaded down with energies, so it might be a bit too early. Shoot. So prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by opponents that have an ability. I don't believe Flapple or Hydrapple EX has an ability, which is good, but Teal Mask Ogerpon does, so it wouldn't be able to damage the Cornerstone. Interesting. I'm going to Arven. I don't know if it'd be beneficial to, well, I don't have any Ultra. Are you kidding me? I don't have any Ultra Balls. They're all in my prize. That is a huge problem. Or wait, do I have any? Did I even? 7 cards. You must reveal 2 any combination. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use the bug catcher to try and get one more energy. That's pretty good. Flip does 20 more damage. He has a rock, so takes 30 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon. We're gonna Teal Mask. He's probably gonna get knocked out pretty early, so I'm gonna detach one here and one here. Get 2 energies on board. That is excellent. So I can do one more, actually. That's crazy. Hold on, what does this do? Card that evolves from this Pokemon, put it into Pokemon, evolve it, then shuffle your deck. Okay. That could pose a problem. That sucks, man. So I am going to in-turn. Not a great setup. I'd rather have more Apple Pokemon on the bench than Teal Mask Ogerpon. Teal Mask are basically for setup, but I'm really going to attack with just the Apple Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. As long as this Pokemon is active spot, your opponent can't have more than 3 bench Pokemon. If they have 4 more bench Pokemon, discard the bench Pokemon. That's huge. Okay, so no more Teal Mask. I definitely need one more Applin on the bench. So we've got a problem. He set his board up pretty early on. Shoot. 50 more damage. That is not good. What we're going to do is we're going to have to Iono. I don't have a choice. I need to get an energy at all cost. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, so we're going to Applin. We are going to attach you. We are going to Teal Dance for another energy. We are going to Teal Dance for an energy there. Yes. Choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of these Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon. Put it onto that Pokemon and evolve it. That I don't want to use quite yet. We're going to do 490 damage, which is freaking huge. And we're going to hope our prize card is a Dipplin. We'll get 2 of them because... And we can have more on the bench. Okay, this is really good as long as he doesn't put his Cornerstone on deck, which most likely he will. Very interesting. Okay, what do you got? Your opponent's active Pokemon are poisoned during your Pokemon checkup. Put 6 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1. See, we've got a good setup now. Teal Mask has a lot of energies on it, but I really need that Hydrapple in play. Luckily, we've got 2 energies in our hand, so next round I'm going to put 1 on Applin. I'm going to have to top deck the Dipplin. Shoot! That is so annoying. Okay, at least I got a Dipplin. That's good. We are going to replace Perilous Jungle because I believe that does 2 more damage counter yeah. He's about to do a lot of damage, which is poison. The problem is if my Teal Mask, yeah, okay, 80 damage. Man, so we're gonna Festival Grounds. Get that out of here. Fezzy, you. Do you have a retreat cost? Yes, just 1. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from your basic Pokemon. That is not a basic, so that would be stupid. We're going to Nest Ball. We need another Applin. That is so unfortunate. That is so insane. He hasn't been setting his Cornerstone. That's super interesting. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just do that. Take him out for now. Please be an Applin. Or a Hydrapple. Or a Hydrapple. Wait, what is this? I don't know what that was. Yes, an Applin. Yes. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know what that coin flip was. I'll have to go back and watch the replay. If I can get a boss's order top deck, that'd be big, because I really can't attack this Pokemon. That is super unfortunate. But let's do this. Let's retreat you. Put this Dipplin up here. It's incredibly risky, but I think it's important. During your next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. He's also weak to grass, which is super lucky. We're doing pretty good so far. I'm really concerned about not having my Hydrapple in play now. I think, yeah, I don't even have one in my discard. It's all in here. I think I need one less. Do I have 4 Hydrapples? I think I do. That's crazy. That's crazy. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by basic Pokemon. He's a basic. Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm going to please do that. I'm going to do this. That's insane. He's a basic. This is good. This is very good. I'm whittling him down. Okay. This is insane. This is the worst. So this Glamora, that's incredibly concerning. Because he's probably going to retreat and attack him. Is now poison. Put 6 damage counters instead of 1. So that number down to 60. I'm just going to have to attack. He's going to retreat Ogerpon. Put Glamora active. What is he doing? I'm a little confused. Just slightly confused. He may not realize he can retreat and put Glamora up there and attack. Shoot, Hydrapple EX does have an ability. It's in Japanese, so I can't read it, but let me see if I have another one. Earthen Vessel. What are you going to do? Are you going to do it to Ogerpon, or does he not realize? I think that's why he hasn't retreated. You've got to be freaking kidding me, please! How much? The Hydrapple EX. I only need 2. Sure, we're gonna do that. This is insane. We're just gonna keep whittling him down. I don't know what he's actually doing here. This is taking forever. Honestly, thank goodness he's weak to grass, because if not, he'd only be at 100 right now. And his Hoot, his Glimmet, what is this? Yeah, that's a basic. And that's a basic as well. None of those 3 Pokemon can attack me. The only one is the Glamora. I don't know why he hasn't retreated him to put the Glamora in play. Switch, okay. What is he doing? He's gonna evolve. Okay. Wait, choose 2 bench Pokemon to discard. This is ridiculous. He can very easily... You have got to be kidding me. So he's going to... 30 times 4 is not 270. But I can't... shoot. Shoot! Shoot! I don't have a choice. Dang it. Oh, man. There goes my Dipplin. My little buddy. Not my Dipplin. Come on. Dang it. Honestly, oh man. I'm gonna put you 140. 140 plus 80 is KO'd. So I'm gonna put you up here. Dude, this is the worst luck I have had in a long time. Come on. We're still in this though. I only have to do 3 more. Hey, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna attach you here. Bug catcher. Let's grab these 2 energies because I'm going to use their ability. I'm gonna use the Teal Dance ability. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. I thought I screwed it. Teal Dance again. Okay. I'm going to... Buddy Buddy Poffin. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, this is good. And then I'm going to... Wait. He only has 2 cards, so I'm not going to IO now. But I am going to take the KO, get 2 prize cards, and then only have 1 prize card left. And if I can get a boss's orders... Please, boss's orders. Please, boss's orders. He's going to attack for 140. Which is okay, but I have to top deck a boss's orders. And there's only 2. And there's 1 discarded. No. Yeah. I have to get a boss's orders. I have to. Man. I've got to take the risk. I've got 1 chance to get boss's orders. Are you kidding me? I won. What are the odds of that? He's gonna KO, but that's okay. This is actually what I wanted, and little does he know, I have won. Okay, so I'm going to do this one because it does more damage. I'm going to boss's orders. I'm going to attach you here just for funsies. I'm going to boss's orders for the Hoot Hoot, and then I'm going to attack for 180. Dude, that was insane, and this deck is amazing. I think I'm going to refine it and play with it some more. That was so fun.